sure to cook up.
It's Rachel
and Bria.
Welcome back to another episode of
Be Fucking For Real.
Because if you can be anything, please know you gotta be fucking for real.
Gotta be.
All right, so look, what's one thing you had to be fucking for real about this week?
One thing. That it is super important to revamp your spaces.
Okay.
And purge. So I did like a 12-hour clean, not all in one setting. It was like 7 hours and then like another set of hours that equal 12. Mm-hmm. And yeah, like I feel so refreshed, like in my space. I'm tired as hell. But like it's beautiful to see like what you created after like purging and like letting stuff go and releasing. And it's springtime, y'all. So this is a spring cleaning. Yeah. So it just feels very aligned. So I had to be for real and like, okay, let's get it together. Let's align. Let's get it.
Okay.
What about you?
No, let me stop. I would say, ooh, child, it was a lot. I feel like this week was a lot. Like, I think I've really been in a space of just being honest with like my emotions. Mm-hmm. So y'all know, maybe y'all don't know, but I joke and I laugh a lot, right?
All the time.
Girl, this week I probably cried more than I done cried in a while. And I literally was like, girl, please. But I also had to be like, I needed to do that because it like the tears they weren't like sad tears. They were like just a myriad of emotions.
Yeah.
But also just being okay with that.
Yeah.
And just being like, it is what it's a natural part of life.
Absolutely.
So
cheers to a season of releasing.
Yes.
Physically, emotionally, all of the releasing that needs to happen.
Ooh, that one good, yo.
Ooh. All right. You ready to get into it?
Let's get into it.
Let's do it. You doing it?
All right. So you can pick.
You want to pick?
Yeah. And then we'll talk about what wine we have next.
I feel like this one on my finger, I guess it's the one I want to come out. I'm tickled. This is great. Dating older versus dating younger.
Screaming.
I love it.
Okay, so before we get into that, we're going to talk about the wine that we have. Mm-hmm. So this is Spear, C-word. It is a Pinotage from South Africa. So shout out to the home team. Really good, very easy drinking. So yeah, if I drink the whole glass, mind your business. Okay? You're here to listen and not judge. You
Don't
understand?
Judge, friends.
So what about you?
You know, I have the Stella of Rosa from America.
You see she filled that whole glass up, girl, please. You're going to drink the whole bottle.
Mind your business, bro. We listen and we don't judge.
Yeah, you're right. My bad.
I don't know all the details. You know, Rachel is the connoisseur of wine. But it's Stella Rosa. That's all I had today. So y'all mind y'all business.
So you get what you get. Look,
you get what you get and you don't throw a fit.
Period. All right. So dating older versus younger. All right. So you want to tell your story first? Or, okay, let's start with what is your preference? Dating older or dating younger?
My preference is older.
Okay. Mm-hmm. And, okay, rapid fire question. Okay, so why... So why is dating older your preference?
Because if we think scientifically, men are already 2 years behind us.
Yeah, that frontal lobe
ain't developed till 25. If you didn't know, now you know. Okay, so that part. Mm-hmm. So like, if I'm dating older, we at least the same age, mentally, emotionally, or a little bit, older. But at the same time, age and maturity ain't always synonymous.
Correct.
But I do feel like there is an attraction to an older man than the younger ones. I haven't really had a lot of youngins. What about you?
Honestly, I would like to say older, but baby, that last one ruined it. Okay, you understand? Mm. So I wouldn't say that I necessarily have a preference per se, because to me, it's all about your mindset.
Yeah.
But lately, the guys that I've interacted with or like dated, they have been a year or two younger. So if I'm a cougar. Period. Just say that.
Period. I was about to say, I feel like a lot of the guys that you have talked to, I can't think of anybody, and you probably, of course you know better than I do, but everybody's been like younger.
Yeah, younger.
Yeah.
But I will say, and this was gonna be my next question. Like the youngest I will date. So I'm 33, about to be 34.
Aries season.
That 91 scroll.
LOL.
But the youngest I would date is 30, as far as like age wise, and then the oldest I would date will be 39, because 40 just seems a little too serious.
Listen, I like a 40-year-old baby.
But what if they look 40? You understand?
Because the 40-year-olds don't look 40. That's the thing.
Some do.
Not
I'd be
the
like,
ones I talk to.
ooh.
In the past, not currently.
Right, we listen and we don't judge.
And we don't judge, right? Let's see. So youngest. That's hard. It's not hard, but it's like I'm 30, so I'm 31. I'll be 32 in September. 20.
See, it makes you want to throw up.
I'm like, what? I want to say 27. It won't even come out of my mouth.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
20. So I'm gonna say 28.
Okay.
Like
That's
27, 28.
Okay.
27 wasn't trying to come out, so that's 28. I'm 31. That's not too young. Upswing. Shoot. Okay, so
Girl, because if you sit up here and say 60, please.
hell no. Absolutely not. That's way too fucking old. My spirit's about to say 45. But I'm talking about like purely dating, like not this is my husband type vibes. But like 45, definitely not 50.
Yeah, that's a little too old.
Like, let's think about it. Like Usher 46.
But it's also giving like sugar daddy at the age. Like once you start getting to 50, it's kind of like, what can you do for me lately? You understand?
Mm-hmm.
No, I agree. I think that, I guess just in my experiences, I think there's been like one or two guys that have been a year or two older, but I haven't really dated anybody
Big
that's
gaps.
been, super older than me, except my ex.
Hi, my name's 3.5.
Look, y'all know how that ended, okay?
Mm.
But yeah, I think so. Okay, let me ask you this then: what if you meet a guy, and y'all start talking, y'all hitting it off, the vibe is good, you like, yeah, this is one of them ones.
Okay.
And then you say, how old are you? And he's like, I'm 26.
LOL.
What the fuck was that? I'm just saying. Like, what are you gonna say?
Maybe I'm speechless at this point.
Does age really still matter though?
Oh my God.
Like, what if he has like, because sometimes life can life, right? And so maybe they're like a 26-year-old and they have like, just more life experiences. Mm-hmm. What would
Rachel,
you
do not do that low voice no more. I was 55. I'm weak. No, I mean, I'm open to it, but then it's like, my brother will be 25 this year. So it's like, and my brother that's my baby. If y'all don't know, I do not play by my brother. Okay, that's my baby. So it's like, baby, you could like, yeah, with my brother.
Yeah.
I don't know, but like, I would really have to like him. He would really have to be about something for me to kind of be like, it's okay. Like my parents, my mom was 5 years older than my dad.
Mm-hmm.
So like she's always pro like,
date who wants you.
Yeah. And age, at least in the younger realm, like don't be afraid to date younger. I haven't had really many experiences with the younger dating. A couple of little whatever trying to hit on me or whatever, but nothing like I actually dated you when you were younger.
Got you.
What about you? Well, we know that you dated younger. So let's talk about one specific like dating experience, younger versus older, that you've had.
I would say, well, when I dated older, it like he gave very much like I'm young at heart, like just like to can keep up with what I'm doing and what I want to do. Like he didn't give like
I like those
grandpa vibes.
Yes.
You understand? Younger, same thing, but sometimes I feel like, or at least I've realized some of the younger ones are still trying to figure it out. It's like they want to date you and they really like you and they really want to take it serious, but there's just still something there that is making them hesitant.
Yes.
And again, it may not have to do anything with age. It could just strictly be life experience.
For sure.
But I do think older men, or I think men in general, take a little longer to decide that they want to date serious because some men feel like they want to be at a certain place before they bring someone else in.
Yes.
Versus women, we're like, we can multitask. So I can do the things for my career and I can juggle all these things, motherhood, this and that, and I can still date.
Yes.
But sometimes men don't feel the same way. Or sometimes men are like, I found this woman that's down for me and she know where I'm at, and so I'm gonna stick beside her because she's stuck beside me.
Yeah.
So I think it's very much situational. But that's been my experience. My personality very much gives like 20s. So when people ask me and I tell them my age, they be like, "Oh, really? I wouldn't have even guessed it." Yeah, me neither. So what do you mean? But yeah, that's kind of been my experience with dating older and younger.
I definitely agree. It's like men in that finance piece.
Yeah.
Like if they not financially together, it's like forget dating. Or it's very like I can put you in this space, but we're not moving from this space because I'm not together. So like we can kick it. I can take you out on some dates, cool, fine, whatever. But anything beyond that, like I'm not there. And I feel like that's men of any age.
Yeah.
Right. Like I can recall kind of like I don't know. I don't want to call it dating because I don't think we were dating, but we were in relation, and he just like went through a lot of different things and he wasn't mentally in or financially in a space. So it was kind of like, yeah, no. And also recently divorced.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's all these factors. It's like, when the last time you been in a relationship? Was you married before? And I think that...
Are you really divorced?
Right.
Let's start there.
Right.
Yeah.
And I think that's even like when we talk about older and younger, I think that's a big piece of it too. Is like you've had a lot of dating experience and relationship experience that I feel like puts you, and I feel like women too, puts you in a more, like puts you in a box, right?
Yeah.
Of like your dating experience. It's like, I know I can throw you a little money. I know I can wine and dine you, say this, that, and the third, and that's going to get you excited, especially being a younger woman.
Right.
Right? And as you see, a lot of these older men, what they looking? Younger.
Yeah.
Right? Whereas the younger ones are still trying to establish themselves. I think women my age, when we look up, it's kind of like the guys our age or younger, it's like, dang, I'm not there yet, but like you're attracted to this guy. But also he not in a space to date for real either.
Yeah.
So it's all a clusterfuck, to be honest.
Women, well, the older we get, dating becomes harder for women because, to your point earlier, we're more established. Yeah. So we already have the house, the apartment, the car, the clothes. Like we buy everything that we want for ourselves. Yes. So when we're dating men of any age, like we're not looking for you to provide financial. Like that's nice, like blow a bag on me, but also once the money runs out, what else can you offer for me? Because if you don't spend a dime on me, I'm still gonna afford what I can buy for myself.
Absolutely.
So in a sense of wanting to date older, I can understand that because typically men that are older have it together.
Yes.
I use that in quotation marks.
Right. Quote, unquote.
And so they have, they're in that stable career, ideally. If they do have a child, like they've kind of figured out that relationship with the child's mother. So they're now open and willing to date. If they've been married before, then they know, like, I want to be married again, possibly. These are the things I want to do differently. These are the things I need to change. When I'm looking for a second wife, these are the things and qualities I want from her. Versus somebody young, like they may not, like that specific guy may not even get the idea, like, I don't need you to spend all your money on me. Yeah. Again, it's nice. Don't get me wrong. But if I want to travel and if I want to do things, I'm going to do them because I already do that anyway. Like, I got a trip planned in 2 weeks. And in 3 weeks, like, come on, like, catch up with me if you can. Where's Waldo? You understand? But, yeah, I think that dating just in general is a lot.
Yes.
And I feel like I don't really have the answer to if I want to date older or younger. I just take them as they come.
For sure.
90% of them are not talking about anything. And then you get that extra 5%. Circling back to the first episode, that was the nice 1%. But, we live and we learn and we move on. And, yeah, so City Girls back up. You understand?
We were just having this conversation like about the summer. Rach was like, "It's gonna be hot outside." And I don't know. I don't know if it's Atlanta right now. I don't know if it's the world as we know it. But like, where are the men of substance?
Yeah.
Like where y'all at? I be at the gym at 5 a.m.
He hadn't released that new batch yet.
Man, like what? I don't know.
Yeah.
Older and younger. It's just like, and honestly, like at this point, it's just like, it gets to a point where you're not even interested.
Yeah.
In either direction.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want a YN. I don't want a grandpa.
Yeah, I definitely don't want a YN. Because why we going to dinner and you got a poo shiesty on? Please. But then also, you don't want grandpa either because now he got the button up to the neck with the khakis. With the loafers. Like, come on. Like, put on a kick or something. Like, you look like you're going to a job interview, please. Like, all right. So, if one thing, or I guess one piece of advice that you could give
about dating older and younger.
I mean, yeah, girl. What would be your advice to like? It could be the girl that's like, oh my God, I don't know if I want to date older or younger, or a girl that's like, I don't want to date a guy that's super older than me. I don't want to date a guy that's super younger than me. Okay. What would be the piece of advice you would give?
I got it. So, first of all, you have to date with what you're comfortable with, right? In either directions. So, I think you have to kind of be grounded in that, and that can help navigate which way you swing. I think also in that same breath, being open to experience, because I think sometimes we get so like hyper focused, like, I'll never date anybody younger, I'll never date anybody older. And maybe that's what you need, right? So, like, kind of being too fixated on one possible outcome or possible preference, it doesn't necessarily lead or open up to what you may possibly need.
Okay.
Try them both. Yeah. Like, go with the spectrum. It's something for everybody. And I think in having these experiences, like, you grow and you know what you like from older guys, you know what you like from younger guys, and you can kind of pivot from there. Yeah. What about you?
I agree with what you said. Like, you just never know until you try. Like Gucci said, miss one, next 15 one coming. So if that one don't work, just get back out there. I think that it's also important, like with dating in general, to change your mindset that personally, when something doesn't work out, or I'm dating a guy, like truly dating, not just like texting, like dating, and it doesn't work out for whatever reason, like, try to take away what you can learn from it. Absolutely. Like, and not thinking like, oh my God, he wasted my time. And granted, he may have, because again, that's time that you'll never get back. But I think that when you take away what you can learn or what you learn from it, it helps you move forward. And whenever you do start dating someone new or you start dating someone different, you can still take those lessons from that. Because it's a couple guys that it didn't work out, but I still respect them because they showed me things about myself. Yes. Or they showed me, in the dating realm or a partner that I'm wanting, the things that I'm asking for is not too much. Yes. They provided it for me, that piece, but, maybe there were other aspects of them that were not enough for me, but they still, like, kind of showed me, this is what you're asking for. It's not too much. Yep. You just been asking for it from the wrong person. And I mean, that goes for friendships too, but specifically with dating, because it can become discouraging and disheartening, and you feel like, oh my God, like, God, where you at? Like, Father, can you hear me? You know what I'm saying? So, like, I completely understand that, and I even feel that way too. Yeah. Many a days. But I hold tight in the fact that
God is a provider.
Hello? And God hasn't forgotten about me. And although it feels that way, like, maybe this is my season to be hidden.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying?
Come on.
Preach. And maybe, whenever it's appropriate, he's going to have me pop out, and I'm going to be, ready. So
the Spirit of the Lord is here. Yeah. He's working. And what he said in this moment was at the top of this, we talked about release, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I think in clearing space, it opens up for new things, right? And sometimes we do have to be in a season of being hidden. Like, think about flowers that are blooming, right? Like, the seed is in the soil, it is hidden, right? And it needs to be nurtured, it needs water, it needs sunlight, it needs this attention, right? And so that's what we're doing to ourselves. We're watering, right? And at the perfect time, we break ground and we begin to bloom. And at that perfect moment, you know, in God's timing, that is when we begin to be picked, begin to be noticed in a certain way. So you gotta, even when you get to the plant piece, like, you gotta assess the soil. You gotta rake, you gotta clear space before you even get down to it. So listen, we took it to church real quick. It's a Sunday, you know.
Got to, period.
So you got to, because I feel like your season of singleness, it should be a spiritual journey. Right. I know we kind of went around the world, but like, and it's okay to be hidden. Like, it is really okay. Because I think that's when you do the most blooming internally. Right. So, and I want to mention another thing you said, collecting the pieces. So my analogy is like, this is like Thanos and the Infinity Stones. Like, every man, every experience, it's a little Infinity Stone that I'm collecting and gathering. And then eventually they'll all be filled. And then boom, my husband comes. Yeah, period. And he'll be all the things.
Because he will come.
Shout out to him.
Late in the midnight hour.
Hopefully not in the midnight hour.
Well, God's going to turn it around.
Okay.
It's what I was going to say.
I'm like, hopefully not in the midnight hour, baby.
Whoa, you didn't even.
Listen, we could be in the midnight hour with one, you know, one little ring on the finger, you know what I'm saying? But, no, he going to turn it around.
Yeah.
Okay,
absolutely.
I got you. We here.
We brought it back.
We brought it back. Amen.
All right, so we'll wrap it up here.
Yes.
Like, share, comment, subscribe, all the things.
Come back.
Yes, please. And just, you know, stay the course. Your time will come. Yes. Our time will come. Absolutely. And then we'll come back to this video and be like, oh my God. Life lessons.
It can literally be tomorrow.
Yeah, you're right.
Like, let me tell you, when God ready to move, baby, everything happens fast.
Yeah. Because it's never about our time, it's his time.
Always. So I was just literally reading something about that before we started. So I feel like there's confirmation in the message. And girl, I can go on a tangent about waiting and being patient. Child. Yeah. We ain't got enough time for it, but we'll come back with it.
I was going to say, we'll discuss that topic at a later date.
Yes, we will.
But until then, y'all stay safe. Yes. Love y'all. Bye.
Bye, BFFs. Cheers.